We're not asking for Medicare for some. We're not asking to have the corporate health insurance rate, the Medicare Advantage or Medicare Trust Fund. We're here to say that human life is a right. Everybody has got the right to live. My son Danny is 29 years old. He had some problems. He come to live with me. After a couple of weeks, around the middle of March, he comes home and he goes, "Pops, I went to get my medicine refilled today and found out that my insurance has been canceled." The insurance he was on was Fidelis Care, part of the ACA's Managed Medicaid program. I told Danny, "No worries, son. How much is it?" He tells me it's $250. It was a big deal. We didn't have $250. I told him, "Danny, not a big deal. You've got an appointment with your therapist in a couple of weeks. I'm sure she can help you out. In the meantime, you should call Fidelis to find out what's going on." When he called Fidelis, he found out he missed a $20 payment to his Medicaid program. The medication he cut him off of was risperidone. It had a known suicidal risk from withdrawals. 3 weeks later, on April 9th, I saw a suicide note on Facebook. He tells us, "I can't get above this pain, and I've decided death by drowning. I've superglued my seatbelt shut. Checked it twice. I don't have the strength to open it. I'm sorry for hurting those who care. Daniel and Hazel, those were his children. I'm so fucking sorry." And he drove his truck into the Mohawk River. This ain't right. My son was on Medicaid. Medicaid, a program for the poorest and sickest among us. Centene is the one who owns Fidelis Care. They made $60.1 billion and had a 24% growth in 2018 after adding Managed Medicaid. Fast forward to the year of pandemic, $111.8 billion, almost double their revenue. During a pandemic, the faster we die, the more profit they make. This is disgusting. Every other country in the world guarantees health care as a human right. Here in America, we guarantee contracts that deny us health care. If you don't pay for that contract, they're now threatening us with a federal penalty. You either pay to get denied health care or you'll get penalized by our government. Our Vice President, Kamala Harris, shared Danny's story. I was thrilled. And I was overjoyed. I thought she was really going to fight for us. 3 weeks later, she introduced her plan for corporations like Centene to sell us Medicare. She used Danny's story as a commercial for the ones who murdered him. Every time you hear a politician, they say they want to guarantee you access to health care. That's what they're selling you. A contract that will deny you care when you need it the most. This ain't right.
No, right.
We're going to continue the march. We're going to hit every single politician's office, and I will continue to fulfill my promise to my son. I will make our lawmakers look me in the eye, and they will see the consequences of their decisions. 262 people will die today because the medical treatment that is available was not affordable. That's 262 Dannys. That's 262 children, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, uncles. This is wrong. Why? Why do we have to be victimized by our country so that a few billionaires can get richer? My son's life was worth more than $20. Shalyn Villela, her life was worth more than $2,000. Alan, he died because he didn't have $250 for his insulin. His life was worth more than that. I can tell you about Abby, who was denied insulin. I could tell you about so many people who are dead and gone from us, and every single one of them was somebody's child. All 262 people is somebody's child every day here in America. We're going to continue to fight until we win, because no one fights alone, and that's the way we win this.
Yeah! Love you, Scott.